Welcome to section 3.1, using a problem-solving strategy. Our objective today is I can approach word problems with a positive attitude and use a problem-solving strategy. Life is full of problems, by the way, all the time. Here's just a couple that I thought about over the last couple days. Number one, how much gas money do I need? Can I afford a bigger apartment? How many socks should I pack for vacation? Should I drive or fly to my family reunion? How much food do I need to make for the party? Etc. We have lots of problems that we're going to experience all the time throughout our lives, and most of them involve words. So, we're going to start by looking at a few quotes, and then we're going to dive in, and we're just going to try our absolute best. So our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Thomas Edison said that, and I really like the quote. Here's another one. So we try one, positive talk. So read the sentences and say them out loud with me. Okay, here we go. I am better prepared now. I think I will begin to understand word problems. While word problems were hard in the past, I think I can try them now. It may take time, but I can begin to solve word problems. I really like this quote. It's one of my favorite ones. It says, successful people are not gifted, they just work hard, then succeed on purpose. G.K. Nielsen said that. And I think it really summarizes what we're going for here. We're not math geniuses. Not even I'm a math genius. But we will work hard and then succeed through our efforts. Hard work will always surpass genius with effort. So here's our strategy that we're going to follow. Number one, we're going to read the problem and make sure all the words and ideas are understood. Number two, we're going to identify what we're looking for, and then we're going to name it. Most of the time we'll choose a variable to represent it. Then we're going to translate the problem into an equation, and maybe make an English sentence first. That might help. Next, we're going to solve the equation using our algebra techniques that we already know. Then we're going to check the answer and make sure it makes sense. Then we're going to answer the question with a complete sentence. So it always seems impossible until it's done. It always seems impossible until it's done. So let's try one together. So the first thing we're going to do is read the problem and make sure all the words and ideas are understood. So, Porter bought a purse on sale for his mom's birthday for $18, which is 1/2 of the original price. What was the original price of the purse? Next, we're going to identify what we're looking for. Well, we're looking for the original price of the purse. Then we're going to choose a name to represent it. So we're going to look for the original price of the purse, and I'm going to call that P. So P is the original price. There's an R right there, I promise. Next, we're going to translate the problem into an equation. So, it was on sale for $18. $18 is 1/2 of the original price. So $18 is 1/2 of the original price P. So I'm going to say $18 equals 1/2 times P. Then I'm going to solve it using our algebra techniques. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 like we normally would. That's going to cancel, and I'll get P is equal to $36. So check the answer. Does it make sense? Does it make sense that this purse would cost $36? Sure it would. Sure it would. So then I'm going to answer the question with a complete sentence. The original price of the purse, was $36. There we go. Now I have a couple for you to try. So why don't you try this one? Pause the video and go ahead and try those steps on your own, and then I'll see you in a second. Okay, now that you've had a chance to try it on your own, Let's do it together and see what we get. So first thing we're going to do is read the problem. So 2/5 of the songs on Sutter's playlist are country. If there are 16 country songs, then what is the total number of songs in the playlist? So what am I looking for? Well, I'm looking for the total number of songs in the playlist. So we're going to name it, and I'm going to choose a variable to represent it. So I'm going to choose the variable n for the number. You could also choose p for playlist, or t for total, or s for songs, or something like that. So n is the number of songs in the playlist. Then I'm going to translate our problem into a sentence. So 2/5 of the playlist are country. Another way of saying that is 2/5 of n, so 2/5 times n is equal to 16, the number of country songs. Then I'm going to solve the equation using algebra techniques. So I'm going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal of the fraction right here. I'm going to do that to both sides. My 2's then cancel, then my 5's cancel. I'll be left with n is equal to 40. Then I'm going to answer the question with a complete sentence after I check the answer. So does it make sense that 40 would be a good number of songs in a playlist? Sure it would. So then I'm going to say the number of songs, I should say the total number of songs in the playlist is 40. There we go. Go ahead and pause the video and try this one next. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is read the problem. So the student association decided to form family groups. In one group, the number of girls in the group was 3 more than twice the number of guys. There were 11 girls in the family group. How many boys were in the family group? Then we're going to identify what we're looking for. Well, we're looking for the number of boys. So let's choose B to represent the number of boys in the group of boys. Then I'm going to translate the problem into an equation and maybe make a sentence first. So in one group, the number of girls in the group was 3 more than twice the number of guys. So I know that there's twice the number of boys plus 3 is equal to 11 girls. Okay, then I go ahead and solve. So I'm going to subtract 3 from each side. That's going to give me 2b is equal to 8. Then I'm going to divide. I'll get b is equal to 4. Then check the answer. Does it make sense? Well, we have a whole number of boys, so that's always good. It really sucks when you have a half number of boys, or like 3/4 of a guy or something. Then I'm going to answer it with a complete sentence. So there were 4 guys in the group. Okay, and one last quote to finish it out. Success isn't about being the best, it's about always getting better. So this is about taking your math skills a little bit further than we were before. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you later.